Veteran comedian and actor Babatunde Omidina, popularly known as Baba Suwe, has been buried according to Islamic rites. Family and friends thronged his Ikorodu residence to pay their last respect. And Nollywood actors, including Femi Adebayo, Bolaji Amuso, popularly called Mr. Latin, Sunday Omobolanle, were there to pay their last respect. And TVC News correspondent Theophilus Elamah joins me live from Ikorodu. Theophilus, what more can you tell us at this moment?
All right, at this point now, veteran comedian and actor Babatunde Omidina, popularly known as Baba Suwe, has been buried. Now, he was buried according to Islamic rites. Behind me is his residence just down there, and if you see a lot of people there. I can't go forward because it's a narrow way and cars are coming in at different points, so it might be an obstruction here. But a lot of people are here to celebrate the life and times of Babatunde Omidina, also known as Baba Suwe. He lived in the Ikorodu axis, and I can tell you from Ikorodu garage down here, a lot of people know this man. He has been pivotal in ensuring that the comedy industry in Nigeria gained traction, because he was one of the pioneer comedians in this country. And so a lot of people in the movie industry and a lot of comedians are here. A lot of people who are his juniors and mates in the industry are here to celebrate him, because a lot of them we spoke with, Mr. Latin, Femi Adebayo and the likes, saying good things about the man. They say he taught them the job, they learned from him, and they grew up watching and knowing that this man, knowing him as an icon in the industry. So for this area, for them coming today to celebrate him is one thing that nobody expected that he was going to die. But at this point, they have come here to pay their last respect to this man, and so a lot of them are still here. If you see, the place is quite busy. This street here is quite busy because a lot of people are here to celebrate him. Every neighbors from different parts of Ikorodu axis and Lagos are here to celebrate the man they call Baba Suwe, who grew the industry, who was pivotal in the ensuring that the comedy industry in Nigeria becomes big.
Absolutely, Theophilus. You know, when you say that people around Ikorodu know him, that's an understatement, because I think he was one of the actors who transcended. He transcended, you know, religion, tribe, and just ethnicity and all of that, because people in Nigeria do know him. He was really funny. So talk to us about the legacy you're hearing, what you're hearing from his colleagues in terms of the legacy that he's leaving behind in the industry.
Well, from his colleagues, they mentioned that the legacy that he's leaving behind will be, they are too big to be filled. The shoes he's leaving behind, they are too big to be filled by anyone, because he was like, how will I call it? He was like a giant in this sector. He was the one who ensured that a lot of people grew, and he had no ill feelings towards them, because he was one who was always getting to discover new talents and grooming them to the level where they can become on their own. A lot of people who are here grew up watching him, grew up under his tutelage, and so they understood what he went through firsthand. Some of them lived with him in his apartment here and grew up learning the ropes with him. And so for them to come here, it's actually highly expected. Now, from what I said earlier, because I came here on Tuesday, and a lot of people, we tried to get his apartment. Now, from Ikorodu garage down here, the main town of Ikorodu, we asked a lot of people about his house, and they directed us directly to his apartment, to his residence. And that shows a man that is well loved by not just Nigerians, but people in his neighborhood and beyond. Because for a lot of people who just tell you, okay, he lives in this place, go to this place, go here, you get to the street, and we got direct descriptions from a lot of people whom we asked questions about. So he's a colossus in the industry, and so most of them here are saying that he has left a big shoe that cannot be easily filled in this industry.
Absolutely, Theophilus. I do agree as well that you can be popular around the country, but you also what you do for your community also matters. It does also seem like he was someone who was loved in his community, maybe by his acts of service. But talk to us about his family. What are you hearing from his family members? He has left a vacuum in that family. So talk to us about how they are feeling and responding to this.
His family members are distraught, obviously. We spoke to one of his wives now. She obviously was really distraught at this situation. Now, he was supposed to have been buried since Tuesday, 4 p.m., but when we got here, we got to know that the children were coming from abroad, and so they had to beg that the burial be shifted to today because they wanted to witness the burial. His children are around. They couldn't talk to us because they obviously they were distraught about the situation, but they were here to pay their last respect to their father. They were here to ensure that they witnessed his burial because he was not just loved by the community but his own family as well. Everyone came out for the family to ensure that this burial was successful, and he was buried in his compound, in his home compound next to his wife who died some years before now. So he's quite loved by a lot of people in his area and beyond, and so everyone is distraught at the situation. Like we came on Tuesday and spoke with a lot of people. Even today, some residents here were saying that they will miss his funny demeanor because mere seeing him, you just laugh. And so they were going to miss that, and they were going to miss the fact that he was the go-to person for everyone in the community.
Absolutely, Theophilus, we'll all miss him. We've all known him. I mean, we grew up with him. We grew up knowing him, so he will be surely missed.
Yeah.
And may his soul rest in peace. Thank you so much, Theophilus, for that update.